I don't recall your exact roles in the Marvel shows, but were you in costume at all, or
I
you were
was.
in street clothes? So can you walk us through kind of like you get to the sets and you need to get your costume on? I don't know if you had like makeup or anything, but can you walk us through that sort of like your personal getting ready and set up to for the scene, whether it's on set or did you shoot like on location at all? Were you on
Oh
set the
yeah,
whole
yeah,
time?
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
can you walk us through sort of your own process, I guess, like that you had to go through to get ready for work, I guess, and then
Right.
how it differed for set versus on location?
Yeah. So basically, what we would do, we would come into the studio, or if we were on location somewhere, we would meet up at a specific spot. Like they would have tents set up for people who were background artists or anything of that sort. And we would come in, we would check with a PA, production assistant or producer assistant, and we check in with them. We would go to the wardrobe people. And wardrobe people usually they would have us in a couple of days earlier to do a fitting, and during the fitting they'll have us go into whatever costume we need to go into, make sure that we had the right fitting clothes and uh, just the right. If it was a suit, make sure the suit fit well. Um, we would go through many different looks, and the casting director would go ahead and pick the look for us in a sense. And yeah, that's basically how that went with the fitting. But for WandaVision, for instance, I was a agent. I was a SWORD agent, and so they would have us all in different like outfits. For WandaVision, I had a jacket and a polo and some dress pants and some boots or something. I think it was boots on. And basically, yeah, we were just walking around pretty much like that the whole time. But yeah, going on set, we would meet up with wardrobe. We would get dressed. Wardrobe would look at us, make sure that we looked right. Then we would go to hair and makeup. The hair department would just make sure we were touched up. Um, they would either fix our hair, or sometimes we would have barbers on set. They would like if we needed a fade, they would fix our fades, or anything of that sort. Um, or like for instance, for what's that? American Soul. It was American Soul set. Um, American Soul, of course, is taking place in the late '60s, early '70s. So what they did with me, because I had fade in my hair, fade on the sides, they put a stocking cap on, and then they glued an afro to my head, and I had like a whole afro look and everything of that sort. Which was pretty good. Yeah, it was crazy, bro. It was absolutely crazy. That I had the bell bottoms on. I had like a whole 1970s look. It was crazy. But yeah, we would go to hair and makeup. Makeup for us pretty much was they just looked over us, make sure that we didn't have like any crazy blemishes or anything like that. But that's about it. We didn't have to go through makeup like the women did. Women
Yeah,
had to make sure they had the process
yeah, yeah.
of women, you know. So but yeah, that was basically it. We just did that, and when we were on location, we make sure we meet up in an area, and we would all walk together to a certain location. We would go to extra holding, and in extra holding, we would, sometimes wait up to a few hours, or maybe they would want us on set right away. Just all depends on what they're shooting, what they need us for. But yeah, that's basically that whole process, and how everything went throughout the day. Um, and then at the end of the day, of course, we would give our costumes back to wardrobe, um, just basically go home for the
Yeah. So